Welcome to our ranch, Airgun Pub. Welcome everyone. Welcome to where we like to come. Talk about the word of the Lord. And chat about our airgun. We'll see who pops in. Good evening, May 98. How are you, my girl? My friend. It's great to see you, May May. Good. Looks like maybe a 15-second delay. That ain't too bad. All right, buddy. How you doing, DG? I seen your video this morning. I haven't seen your other two yet. Hold on. I'm getting you the link, buddy. There you go, my friend. No, I got lazy and let my hair grow. I normally am bald. Mark's got more hair than me. Trust me. You're funny, May. Why am I bald? I'm normally always bald. I hate hair. Which is a kind of an oxymoron because I used to have the longest hair in my entire family. I had hair down on my butt when I was a younger man. Did you get the link, my friend? Okay, there he is.
What's up?
There's my friend. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Yes, I got your link. I just was trying to get situated. So me and May were talking.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
No, it's all right. She has a Samsung Chromebook that she hardly uses, and we're gonna mail it to you, but it's gonna be in 2 weeks whenever we get paid again when we mail it, because we're not sure how much it's gonna cost.
Oh, you
And I just
guys.
paid a bunch of bills.
Yeah, and we just paid bills, so.
Hello, Mark Bostic Sr.
Right.
I
I'm just
messaged Mark about 6 o'clock this morning. So it'd have been 3 o'clock your time, and I'm like, I'm having a guilty conscience. I want to apologize for like making fun of you, but I said it was like we were giving him a hard time, but it wasn't. I think I just had a guilty conscience.
He's got a thick skin. He can take it.
Well, he said I can handle it because if it bothered me, I would have shut it down, and you did nothing wrong. But it was just one of those things where the first time you meet somebody, you don't want to be a dick. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
Plus, you don't want to be a jerk to the wrong person. Next thing you know, oh, you hurt my feelings. I don't want to talk to you anymore. It's like, yeah, this is going to be fun.
Well, you got some psychopath coming at you, extracting revenge.
But it's Mark. He's a good guy. He understood we were just busting his chops, but
yeah, no, Mark.
He's already got one person.
Mark and April are good.
He's already got one person coming after him, anyways.
Mark and April. Mark and April, like you guys, great-hearted people.
Oh yeah.
People,
I guess California's not just full of Fruit Loops.
You are Fruit Loop.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
They need us.
Right.
You know why they need us? Because they'd be all out of whack. You're all out of whack anyway out here, and it'd be a chaotic mess if those of us that weren't democratic, liberal, and left wing nuts.
Right.
There would be no balance.
So
that's why California is still alive, because there's a balance. There's enough of us out here to keep it balanced, on track.
So you saw my blowgun video, huh?
Yes, I did. You're funny. You're funny. Yeah. What are you gonna do with them blowgun?
I just saw a guy from Wish Outdoors, and he literally posted a video about an hour ago. He shot 3 rabbits with a blowgun in Ohio.
Really? You can most definitely hunt with the powerful ones.
That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm trying to order the right darts, but
that blowgun you have looks like it's not even 3 feet long.
24 foot, or it's 2 feet.
Foot.
It's shooting 150 feet a second. I mean, come on! I've got recurve bows that shoot that.
So. You cronied this?
That's what the paper said it advertised at. Like you have a chart. Okay. Come on, Brian. I'm a newbie. All right. I'm willing. If it's legal, I'm gonna try it. So.
Remember, don't believe everything you read.
I don't have a chronograph. I never have had one.
Well, unless you're gonna, you don't need one unless you're gonna do.
She blows really hard, though. Let me rephrase that.
Okay. This is family.
This is a gaming reference, but you need some.
Jesus loves me. Yes, I know.
I just meant we go out to eat. She'll take the stronger and blow the freaking paper at me.
Okay.
This will be a gaming reference, and you won't get it, and I don't think Brian will get it. But you need some press B to blow skill help, huh?
Thank you.
It's actually a game. I think that one of my favorite YouTubers
You want to show them your Chromebook?
It's gonna take some effort to get the Chromebook because
you're all right.
There's like stuff underneath.
We'll have to peel a bunch of stickers off of it unless we just send it that way.
Nope, I ain't peeling squat. You're gonna get this way. And yes, it's a little Fruit Loopy girly, but guess what? You get complimentary stickers from me.
It's a Samsung HP, or it's a Samsung Chromebook.
It's a Samsung, not HP.
I mean, yeah, it's from Walmart. We paid like $200 for it.
As cheap as it got.
It's about the cheapest one you can get, but it's still a Chromebook, so.
Least damage too.
And you can use it for your channel. She's done all her live streams on it, so.
I always say least damage because he's dropped his several times.
Yeah.
Only because I scare him and he flinches and there goes his laptop.
I don't think Brian cares as long as he gets a new laptop.
You two are awesome.
This is about as brand new as it's gonna get, and really, if I really do want to continue my YouTube stuff, I will. I'll just use the I'll just use another laptop. I have 2 on here. We each have two, but he's like, I don't know about real. It's like I can try to set my stuff on YouTube. I'm like, why don't we just send him mine? It's kind of a little bit newer. Plus, I don't really use mine, and if I do want to do YouTube, I'll just figure it out on the other computer.
That's a 2020 version.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm just waiting for the um charging cord for my HP because apparently after we a week after we got it from the pawn shop, the charging cord isn't charging it correctly. So he had to give me.
Mm.
He didn't really have to, but he decided to get me a charger, which I'm very grateful.
Well,
Uh,
we bought it at a pawn shop, right? It was $200, and it had a disk drive because she wants to play her Sims games on it.
Yep.
So I split it down the middle with her. We try to plug it in the other day, and I realized the third prong's missing. Like they pulled it because they didn't have an outlet.
I knew the
The
third
ground
prong was.
wire.
I knew the third
So
prong was missing.
$13 later, I ordered her a new charger for it. Nothing big,
I thought you
but
nothing.
well, we got good news and we got bad news, and we got good news is Mr. Rob Air got his gun.
good.
Congratulations! Glad that happened. Got the notification today by USPS. So we were worried about that gun. We were worried about it because Southern California had all those, train thefts. With
What's
all
the
the
bad
USB.
news?
Bad news is someone stole my package from McAfee Speed.
Really?
Yeah. Well, USPS said that
Not surprised.
they showed proof that they delivered it here, but it never got into my hands. Somebody took it.
Well, when we send the laptop,
That makes me kind of nervous.
we're gonna price it like, are you shipping something that's over $100? Yes, and I think you can insure the package too in case something happens to it.
That'd be the best thing to do is try to insure it because that's what McAfee Speed. He said, "Don't worry about it." He put like $50 insurance policy on it.
So if something gets stolen, does he get $50? Is that how that works?
They'll recredit him. Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the most important part.
Right.
It just
You got all those thieves gotta sell something to get drugs. Or at least marijuana or pot, whatever they legalize it.
Anymore in that state, it's legal.
Yeah. Now people want to get it.
In Indiana, it's not legal yet.
Apparently it's
no,
legal in some form.
it's been legal. It's been legal here since 2015, 2016, something like that.
It don't matter. It's just like if they legalize guns everywhere, you're still gonna have stupid people doing stupid things.
With the guns.
Yeah. It's just a shame. It's a brand new microphone he was sending me.
Did you see the post on Facebook of the shirt that I got?
No, I didn't. I've been very busy, and I wasn't feeling good, and I fell asleep and woke up late, and
That's all right.
Don't need to be looking away from the camera. I'm just watching the chat.
So
nobody
I
else here is
posted a thing on Facebook with the caption that says, "To all my powder burner, air gunning, arrow slinging, making things go boom, and shooting holes full of paper friends out there, just remember." And I put this on the picture.
What is that?
Stand
That is cool.
in unity.
That's cool.
I bought
That's
it at
That's a nice shirt.
I liked it. I like it. $20 or $12. Oh man, what's all the eBay stuff?
So you're pretty good You're a pretty good artist. One of you guys.
Yeah, I can draw.
He's a better drawer than I am. I haven't really drawn in a long time.
So.
I was thinking. I don't know. if I sent you a picture of the ranch, but I don't got a real good picture. Um,
I can draw like what looks like a log cabin thing and put like I mean, I thought of like
you see,
drawing.
what I was thinking is, you know how you've seen in the movies, um, you could pull up to a big ranch and you got this huge cast iron arch or something with their name on it.
Yeah.
You ever seen that where you
Yep.
pull up to a big ranch and it's got a kind of an entrance with the name of the ranch on it. You know
Yep.
what I'm talking about? I don't know. I was thinking about something like that. Just a mural or a banner of maybe some kind of ranch style, uh, like what you see out in front of a big, huge ranch
Yeah. I'll
with like
draw
two, maybe on the archway or something, two guns crossing each other or coming at each other. Or, I don't know.
I got a good idea in my head. I'll draw you up something this week.
Cool,
Then I can
cool.
get it emailed to you. We'll take a picture and email it to you, and then you can send it over to Mystic. So that way
Okay.
his stuff's not all over the internet and all that crap. You know how he is about his
Oh,
privacy.
yeah, yeah.
Drinking from his
He,
coffee cup that he got from. Please don't show. No, don't show
What?
that.
My PP mug?
Stop.
It is a PP mug.
Censorship. Jesus loves me. This
It looks
I
like
know.
blue flowers from far away.
Stop it.
I see nothing.
I did.
I just got a big B.
I see a
on it.
big B.
Aw, where'd you get your coffee mug from?
Probably from
Target.
No.
Target.
Target.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I got 8.
So I wonder where everybody's at this evening.
No.
It's we've
Right
only been
now,
live. Let's see, we've only been live. What?
5:08 or 5:03 for your time.
We've been live 18 minutes, almost 20 minutes. So it's still early. We should have at least Mystic pop in or uh, Left-Handed Trigger Finger. I'm hoping Rob Air pops in so I can confirm he got it. Oh no, I got the confirmation he got it.
Yeah, next weekend we're not even gonna be here.
I'll be in Michigan next weekend.
Well,
Oh.
it'll be just a day trip. My my
Well, that
grandpa.
won't matter. That won't
Yeah.
matter. You got mobile phones.
Well,
We'll be at a funeral.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My grandpa recently passed away, so
Oh, my condolences, May. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Um, pretty much I've been texting my grandma, and my
So
aunt.
it's something that was expected.
Kind of,
Well,
not sort of. He had COVID and then it turned into pneumonia and then he passed away.
well, in my case, it's kind of been expected because last time I did physically see my grandpa, he was like severely weak. Like the only place he was ever really was his rocking chair because he was too physically weak to actually get up and go to bed. And really, it's just he was always in his chair. So,
Well, it's something we got to remember. This virus, this pandemic, this thing, it took my 43-year-old cousin.
mm,
Well,
He
she wanted to go to the funeral and we didn't know how we were going to get off work, and just so happened they did do it Saturday and we happened to be off that weekend. So
next weekend, yeah.
but tomorrow night we are going to a concert and it's in Bloomington, Indiana, which is 30 minutes from where we live. It's the same town that she works in, at a place called the Bluebird, and they have a lot of concerts there.
Yeah.
And Clayton Anderson, the country singer, is actually from Bedford, the town that we live in. And we've seen him. I've seen him twice already, and she's seen him at 4th of July at the bandstand on the square. And he's going to be there, and we bought tickets, so we're going to go. But we work this weekend, so it's going to be the concert starts at 9. We'll probably get home at 11, then have to get up at 4 to go to work, or 3:30 or something like that. So it's going to be a fun night.
Can't you just drop me off at work?
Like
No, I'm not dropping you. You're not sleeping in the freaking car at work.
I meant to sleep in one of the beds at
You
work.
can't. Not unless
you
there's
don't
a foot of snow in the ground and Warren says it's okay.
You want to go? You don't want to go to the concert?
No, I want to go to the concert. It's just I gotta get up at 3:30.
We drive by where she works. She wants me to drop her off there at midnight. She's got to be there at 4, and she wants to sleep in one of the beds on the unit. They ain't gonna let you do that. I had to get special permission that night that it snowed 1.5 feet because I had a 45-minute drive to work, and everybody has to okay it and know that you're there.
Your facility doesn't have a break room.
Yeah, but it's only got like a chair in it. It used to have couches and a TV and all that stuff, but not anymore. They took all that out.
Yeah, because some of the CNAs were sleeping on the job.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta love it.
Did you ever shoot compound bows when your back was okay?
I've shot them. Yeah, I've shot several different kind of compound bows. I couldn't tell you the names of them. They weren't mine. They're just friends of mine.
Now your back's too much. I'm surprised you can even draw that recurve or crossbow with your back the way it is.
I have a power cocking tool.
Oh, you have a crank thingy?
Yeah, I have a cranking. Yeah, it's made by Centerpoint. Also, it's for that crossbow, so it makes it. Oh yeah, I can be in a sitting position, just put my foot in the stirrup, crank it. That's it.
You need to get one of those.
It might work on my. They got to be made for the crossbow though. This crossbow that you shoot. I think my new one, the Summit 150, has a spot for a crank.
Yeah, I was really surprised those arrows came the way they came.
The aluminum arrows, or what?
No, your blood sports.
Yeah, so they're actually 30-inch arrows, not 31. But when I measured them, I measured the everything, and they didn't come with the inserts glued in there, and I just super glued them in. So.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's strange. Mine came when I bought mine. See, but mine were crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
Or they weren't regular arrows. But it shouldn't matter. Why would they come without the inserts inside them, without broadheads or field tips on them?
Some companies don't do that. You can buy their standard arrow at 31 and cut it down to whatever length you need and then glue them in. But luckily, when I made that review, I mismeasured the arrows. I thought it was a 31-inch arrow because I measured it from the end to the knock instead of from the end of the carbon to the carbon. And it came out to be 30 inches, which is fine because I shoot 29. I normally shoot a 30-inch arrow anyways. I could shoot as low as probably a 28-inch arrow, but I won't want to risk it. So
that blood band on those arrows is a good idea.
Is it cool? Yeah. I like when I watched it at least 3 times when I was gluing knocks, and then I'm like, yep, you got poop on your arrow, it'll turn brown. You gut shot it. Yeah, showed a picture. Ask Brian. Showed a picture of it. Looked like you had shot the intestines in a deer. And it just had brown and green stuff, so there's shit on the sorry, that's true. What?
Yep. And that's when you're hate life because
you're in literal
you don't want to get shot stuff.
No. Because then you got a wounded animal running around till it's dead.
I've seen videos of guys in California that have they got in trouble a couple years ago, but he had shot a deer with his bow in town, and the
Oh
homos
no.
association went freaking crazy. Turned them
Yeah.
around.
You got. You
You
can't.
can't do that kind of crap. I
It's
mean, you
like
can't do that here either.
it's like many places here in Sacramento. You got wooded places where there's wild deer. There's deer everywhere, um, and you got wild turkey. You got wild, um, oh, pheasant, um, quail. But if you're not in a area where it's legal to hunt, yeah,
I
because we got
understand.
right where we live. I got wild turkeys running up and down the road all day long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, huge wild turkeys,
Yeah.
but they're they're protected, by the.
Me and Carissa, yeah, sorry. Me and Meme 98 were talking.
I don't really care if you say my real name. I mean, we say his real name.
Yeah, but he goes by Brian on the internet.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're like, we can go see Brian. We can just say, hey, we're coming up to California. And she's like, we won't have a place to stay. He lives in his sister's house. And I was like, maybe. And I just thought this just now. I was like, we could throw our air mattress down in his little work shed shop thingy there and sleep in the shed if we had to.
We'll sleep in the tent outside.
Yeah, that'll work.
Even
too.
if we drown in our sleep, we'll sleep.
I most definitely would have you. I most definitely would have you.
We'd have to plan to get it done.
We'd have to plan it out. I'd have to arrange things. And,
Take a plane.
We'd have to plan it out.
Oh.
We could take a plane. We could drive to California.
Wouldn't it just be cheaper to drive?
If I would, not way gas prices are today. Shoot, the cheapest gas that we have out here, it's like what, $4.85 now.
Ours is $3.08.
And it's over $5 for the premium shit. It's you can't fill your tank up without spending over $100. It's just gotten.
I mean, even if we were to take a plane, it'd still be pricey because
about $300.
Well, the thing is, like, we'd have to either take our car to give to the Indianapolis airport, or have somebody drive us, and then, we'd have to like rent a car to get to his house.
Well, no, it'd be easier to drive.
Yeah, exactly.
I just pick you up.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Left-handed Sugar Finger. Good evening,
and my left hand.
Ow.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him, I promise.
How are you, my friend?
Were you scared?
I'd most definitely, if you guys decide to come down here and
visit, I am not abusive.
You guys decide to come down here and visit, I mean, either way, whether you drove or you flew, I'd set you up.
Maybe in the summertime we'll take a week off of PTO each.
I can most definitely arrange something for you guys, and if you flew over here, I can pick you up from the airport. We can arrange.
My brother will never go back to California again.
Thank you, left-handed. Thank you for agreeing.
Yeah, you get more freedom. You have much more freedom when you're driving. You're on your own time schedule. You can stop when you want.
Yeah, but he'd be a nervous wreck.
There's a reason why my brother will never come back to California, because the only time he was ever in California was San Diego for the Marine Corps.
Wow.
And, yeah, that's the only time you want to spend in California. Hang on, I'm not bald yet. Don't worry, I shaved up today too. I'm looking like the Mark Bostic. 20 years younger. It's all right.
So Brian's got the Mark Bostic hair. And DG's got the Mark Bostic
I wish we had a filter app. We can mix mine and Brian's face.
No.
together.
Hang
Man,
on.
I was feeling like a damn hippie.
Does that mean we're all shaved? Does that mean he and I got to shave our heads bald?
Are you gonna become a monk?
No,
If you want.
racist. You.
There are Chinese monks, right?
Yes.
What? I'm
How you
asking
doing, Mark? How was
You
your day,
realize
my
being
friend?
a monk means taking an oath of silence.
Yeah, and what's
I
that
shave
other-
too, but I'm not bald. I just like the style.
So does my dad.
Me too. I'm not bald.
Mark,
I
I
like
don't know if
being
you
bald.
saw my post, but I got a new shirt. And I like
That's
what
really
it says.
That's a cool shirt.
And I like the color. Excuse me. Sorry, that soda stream's coming back to me.
Oh,
It's
gee.
fine.
Out of my wiener cup.
Yeah,
Mark-
whatever.
Mark says, "Hey, he's got long hair. He's still got some hair."
We we shave the back and keep the front.
Hey, if your hair is longer than mine, that means it'd be probably either hanging down to half of your back or down by your butt.
That's the way my.
I'm
Believe
sure
it or
Mark
not-
rock. By the look of Mark, he had to rock some long hair back in the day.
But if you you wouldn't have recognized me, if you knew me 20 years ago. Because 20 years ago, yeah, I had hair down to my ass.
How long have you and Christy been together?
Oh, going on 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Did she make you clean up and become respectable and all that stuff?
Yeah, she took my ass and straightened me out. I was kind of a when she met me. When we met, she was in her little 1-bedroom apartment, and I was living out of. It was made by Dodge. And it's
One of those vans. Yeah.
It's a 1968 Chinook.
Yeah.
They called it, and it's like a Dodge van chassis with dualies in the back, and it's got a big old big old mobile home thing on in the back of it, and I was living in it and working at this temp agency.
So there's this lady, I can't remember her name, but she posted 2 YouTube videos and had 1 million subscribers at 2 YouTube videos. She lives in her van and she has a albino python snake. And it's all about living on the road and living out of your van and the whole that lifestyle hashtag something whatever, Yeah.
Does she act legit, or is she just selling her sex to?
No, she legitly does it. She has a lot more videos now, but she had 3 videos and hit 1 million subs in no time. But she's a pretty girl too, and she has
that's all it takes.
Snake and lives in a van.
That's all it takes.
I have big boobs. I'd make lots of. What? How?
It's this world. It's the world we live in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'll be back.
Kind of a sad fact, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see me with boobs. I'd look ugly.
How do you think I feel right now?
More like a man.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
What was that?
I covered this lens with my finger for a second.
Oh.
Technical difficulty.
I see. So everybody had a great day?
Yeah. Went to see my nieces.
Nice.
And my brother, who was babysitting them for the other brother. And my sister-in-law.
Cool. If you guys want to jump on,
Mark, jump on. We promise we won't make fun of you. I promise.
I can't promise you that, but it wasn't. It's all good fun.
I'll beat him up for you, Mark.
Hey, I did my reviews. He does his unboxing. Reese's?
No.
Okay.
And somebody's having a good night. Siren's out.
come on, left-handed trigger finger. Like to meet you.
Oh yeah, we've never met left-handed trigger finger.
Because he's left-handed.
What's that got to do with it? You're left-handed.
But I'm not in the shadows.
That's Mystic, you idiot.
Well, he's a left-handed mystic.
Honestly, the rare times that Mystic comes on the live stream, I feel like we should play that. We should have like a message board from a Pokemon that says a wild Mystic has appeared. He ran away back into the shadows and you can't find him. It escaped from battle.
I think Mystic censors our live streams. That's why Glitch is so bad, so the government can't figure out what's going on.
We rewatched Mark. We rewatched April's video. It is hilarious. She loves to talk. That girl, your girl loves to talk.
You should get April on more of his videos.
Yeah, this one wasn't very popular until I got on.
No,
I'm just joking. I ain't that
all
pretty.
of us. See, all of us men, we're not much of anything until we find ourselves our better halves.
You're only as strong as the woman behind you kicking you in the ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
And unfortunately, he ain't got much of one.
You keep kicking it, you make it flat.
Ow! I'm sorry.
I need a cup.
Okay, here you go.
Let that trigger finger. I don't know how to connect. And yes, I'm staying in the shadows.
Oh, y'all left-handers just staying in the shadows, huh?
That's all right, my friend. That's all right.
Hey, a yes or a no? Should he carbonate milk? I'm joking. We're not
Name's
doing
not
that.
Mystic.
I don't know how that was going to come out.
Probably not good. Just like carbonated coffee.
I think carbonated coffee, I can see that. I can almost see that, a cold brew, a cold coffee.
Yeah, I guess they do make
a carbonated cold coffee, kind of like a flavored hazelnut or amaretto or something.
Well, it's just like Coca-Cola making those coffee flavored drinks. I guess it's carbonated coffee.
No, it's not. Come on.
I'm just saying, I'm using that same thing. But I don't know. That's some ice cold milk. We went grocery shopping this morning. So.
Bought a lot of groceries. So that this one over here would stop saying, "Let's go out to eat. I don't feel like cooking." Well, guess what?
Now we have a microwave and an oven. We found a microwave for $15 at Goodwill.
So there you go.
Well, they're $60 brand new for the cheap one.
Yeah.
So. Then we went to Walmart and they had the same exact one that we just bought there, and it was like $60, wasn't it?
Well, left-handed trigger finger. I'm going to continue working on you, my friend. To connect, you just press that link. Just click that link.
And then type in your name and you'll come up.
But be sure to cover up your face like Mystic does first.
Just go like this the whole time.
Come on, let's meet who won the prize.
Whoa. Stop it.
Let's meet the awesome left-handed trigger finger. My left-handed trigger finger.
Stop.
I'll keep working on you.
It's just like piercing blue.
I'll get you on our ranch here, Grandpa, and tell it. I'll get you.
I'm trying to grow my hair back out, to be honest, so I can actually dye it again. I just want it to be like long enough so whenever I put it on a high ponytail to bleach it, I just literally bleach the bottom half of my hair.
I'm getting a receding hairline now.
Really, me too.
Yeah.
Rock that baldness.
It's gonna fall out. I always wear a hat. She's like, I gave you a bad haircut. I'm like, it's okay.
Puts ball cap.
Okay.
Okay for now, guys. Someday. No pressure, man. No pressure.
Someday, because we can make that happen.
Like I said,
Someday.
left-handed. I'll keep working on you. I'll get you here. Want to meet you, my friend?
You embarrass me sometimes too, so don't even act like you're the victim. Mostly.
The victim of this relationship.
Have some milk. Can I please have some milk?
Yes.
It's more like it.
Shut up. I got a wedgie.
I'm glad I didn't.
Just about got her. We had about had milk all over the video camera.
See, that's a good thing why we're not sending his Chromebook to you. What's this sticky white stuff on the computer? It's milk, I promise.
Oh God, no. Jesus,
she said it.
Yes, I know.
Jesus.
Stick your fingers in my mouth, please.
I may have drank the rest of his milk.
It's all right. I got to hold down. Oh, so we went to. We tried. Sorry.
No, I was seeing who's still in the chat here. I got 3 viewers. Yes, I think we got Mark left-handed and who else?
Maybe Mystic.
I never seen Mystic come in.
I wonder if Mark got any more packages to review today. I haven't checked out the channel yet.
That boy's got to press record. He's got to get going on that, huh, Mark?
Yep.
I'm excited to find out what the heck
he does his unboxings.
Yeah,
I unbox everything before I review it. So I've done 2 unboxings on my channel.
No, your arrows. You opened your arrows. No.
Yeah, but I mean, I already opened the package and pulled like I sampled
you got
things.
He opened the package and pulled his arrow out.
Yeah,
I still can't believe they came the way they came, because mine came with the inserts and the build tips connected to them.
I mean, I bought aluminum arrows where I've had to glue the inserts in, but that was a thing back in the day. Like you bought like the insert glue and glued them in. These, I just took some Loctite, dripped them on there, shoved them right in, pressed them down. They worked just fine, slid in there. But the one package didn't come with any inserts, and luckily, because I do a lot of archery stuff, and I bought a bunch of stuff on eBay to build my own arrows and fix arrows and work on bows and all that stuff. I had a pack of 6mm inserts that luckily fit in those arrows. So,
well, the only thing I've ever had to do with mine is gluing the knots.
You can cut them to size, but so I said in my review they were 31-inch arrows, which when I measured them, it was 31, but the arrow itself is actually 30 inches, which is good because I shoot a 29-inch draw length anyway. So I just glued the inserts in them and I'll shoot them like the way they are.
Miss Left-handed says makes sense if you can cut them to size. Yeah.
If I had an arrow cutter, and those are expensive.
Carbon though is
got it. Yeah, aluminum. They make that little tube. You can use a tube cutter.
You can
But-
use the same thing you cut. You can use basically the same thing you cut. Plumbing pipe.
Yeah, but with carbon, it can't. It'll splinter that carbon and ruin the arrow.
You can't cut carbon.
No, they make a little. It's got to be a. It's really long. You set the arrow down in it. It measures it for you. You go, and you cut it with like a circular saw thing. They actually make an arrow cutter for it.
Why not just ask Dunham's to do it? Do they not do it anymore?
So the last time I went into Dunham and I bought your arrows, your 2117 arrows, those are 31-inch arrows because they didn't have their cutter out. They put it up and they didn't have anybody that was able to cut them for me. And there's nobody around here that can cut the arrows for me, so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Guess you know what to ask for Christmas next year.
An arrow cutter?
Yep. It has to be a fine
saw.
Yeah. Or even one of those little rotary things, little rotary hand saws. But I don't trust myself to do that and then splinter carbon fiber everywhere. Then you sand the end. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, it really doesn't matter. I'll shoot them no matter what. They'll work good. I ain't buying any more arrows for a long time. I've got a whole hard case full of arrows, and I just got more arrows, so I'm good.
He says that.
You got plenty. You don't need no more.
No. But, I mean, we share arrows, too, because I'll have arrows I don't like, and I'll give them to her, and she shoots them out of her bow or vice versa or whatever. So, I mean, we make them work.
I get the leftovers.
Well, if I had a son and he wanted arrows, I'd give him my old arrows. I ain't going to give him my good ones.
We ain't having kids yet, so
I'm just
put
saying,
a plug on that.
It's the same concept.
Put a stop on that right now, bud.
I got my notifications on, my man. I got them on. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mark. Well, we'll be looking for. I'll be looking for it.
I saw his adapter for his moderator. He posted that like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
From Donnie FL. Yeah.
Have you heard of the guy that makes the LDS for the 880s? There's a guy that makes these little dust collectors for the 880. It's basically a moderator that goes on the end of your Daisy 880.
Really?
Yeah. They call it a dust collector. Pretty much it's a modifier or whatever. I guess it's how you name it in legal terms, whatever. But
yeah.
He makes them for the 880. It'd be cool to get some 3D printed like moderators for some of my brake barrels or whatever. Just 22 caliber. But if you could just make a moderator and then put like some kind of clamp on the end that can cinch down on the barrel so you can use it universally in whatever air gun you have, it'd be nice. Yeah. I don't know if it's really a silencer, but
why would you need that?
Well, why do I need 60 arrows?
No, but why would you need for a Daisy 880? Why would you need a moderator?
I don't know. They call it a lead dust collector.
It don't make no noise. A lead dust collector, but I thought the Model 880 was a BB gun.
It is, but you can shoot pellets out of them.
Oh, you can.
Don't buy ones from Facebook. It's a trap.
The moderators. Oh, okay.
Yeah, those things. Yeah. They got these.
They're Chinese pieces of junk, no offense. But not all things of China are good. Just like buying Wish products.
Oh, they got some from Russia trying to be sold on Facebook too.
I got your heart.
Would you like to tell that backstory of that question?
So I was drinking one night. That's going to be a good story.
Oh, boy.
I was drinking one night, and she recorded all this, but it was just at the point where I told my ex-wife that I was leaving, and I was with her, and I told her, I said, I bought this 6-pack for $6. How much did I buy you for? And she just looked at me and started laughing, and I was like,
I couldn't
Oh,
go
And I
back.
don't
He was
know why
kind
I
of
said
drunk.
it. It's because she was Chinese or mail order bride or
I am not
don't
a
know.
mail order bride.
I
Bud.
know, but I don't know
AJ.
why. Hey. I don't know. She just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed about it.
He's like, don't tell my wife I'm here. Like, and by the way, you saying don't tell my wife I'm here. You were still technically married to her before you actually told her that we were together.
Hey,
Ah,
Lieutenant says a lead dust collector is a way not to attracting 3-letter board. It's a silencer.
yeah, any 3-letter word that starts with the word federal is not something I really want to be associated with.
No.
Unless it's your taxes.
Yeah, well, even that, I don't want to pay taxes either.
Too sad. That's life.
But I mean, if I don't pay my taxes, then I won't get $1,000 back. So,
Hey, did you guys see any Sniper Apro Sniper X's 2022 shot show videos?
can anybody go to SHOT Show, or do you have to be a
No.
business?
You gotta be a distributor.
Like you can't go to SHOT Show because you have a YouTube channel or whatever. Is what I'm saying. Like,
Mark says, let me just say, if you do, there comes on somebody's radar. Yes, it does.
mm-hmm. Yeah, needless to say, I don't drink anymore, and I definitely don't drink and then call my mother. That's bad deal. Yeah.
Oh, mine hated that when I used to drink.
Oh, I hung up on her.
I was
About
a drinker.
10 minutes later, I get a call from my dad, and it was a yes sir, no sir conversation, and that was the end of that. My mother didn't talk to me for about a week.
Well.
I learned.
Okay.
I don't do that to mama. I love her too much.
You don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Go.
Yeah, she was trying to help me through divorce court and papers and selling my house and all kinds of stuff, and I was being a straight up dickhead to her. Yep, don't do that.
Oh wait, that was
We live and learn, my friend. We live and learn.
Yep.
We do. We do have a tendency to hurt those that we truly love. You know, I have resolved a lot of my differences with family, siblings, and whatnot. But we don't talk. You know, we're not close, really.
You guys will learn more about me on these live streams, like me, the personality that I am, and the actual person that you'll never see on camera. Because
we got your number. We know who you are.
I just meant like
No,
try to be more professional. Like these stories, I would never tell anywhere else, and I didn't give great detail what happened, but I messed up and I learned my lesson.
We all do. We all do. We all
So-
do. And
I
that's
could
part,
give great
that's
details.
the biggest part of
You
this
didn't need to.
But
It's
we're
nobody's
good.
business.
this experience we
wait.
call life.
Yeah, whatever.
You know.
I got a funny story.
Uh-oh.
Well, this happened one day at work. They were fixing the water and everything, but we were still able to use our dishwasher at least. But no one could drink water. No one could actually drink pop because the water was turned off. They were working on it at work, and this was a conversation between me and a coworker. But what I was telling her was I don't like to drink anything except for water with my meals, because if I drink anything else with my meal, besides water, if it was like pop or juice, I just got full really quicker than just drinking water. So I told her, I was like, I love drinking water, literally the only thing, but I'm not going to be as desperate enough to go out and drink the koi pond. I didn't realize my coworker was drinking her coffee when I said that. So she's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were drinking your coffee when I said that.
We in Bloomington at the nursing home we work at, they have a resident koi pond outside. You can watch the fish.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about drinking out of the pond. You might want to get a life straw before you do that.
I said I love drinking water, but I'm not going to go as desperate to go drink
either a life straw or boil it.
Yeah.
I've
No,
had
I
no. Hey, I lived almost 2 years on the streets, homeless in Colorado.
mm,
Okay, and I've had to boil snow. I've had to boil stream water. I've had to, you know, 35, 25-degree weather, bathe in a stream. Try that one.
mm,
So I'm kind of confused, Brian.
What's that?
So I was tracking the bow that I just bought on eBay. It's supposed to be
Uh-huh.
coming out of Illinois, but for some reason, North Carolina is waiting on the package to get there. A facility in North Carolina. I wonder if
Because
the way the mail runs,
it's
it's
on,
got to route itself
it's on a truck. It's on a truck in a route.
to a UPS facility in North Carolina and then back over here. Okay. That's
Probably.
weird, dude. They could just drive it over a couple hours and drop it off.
You would
It's
think.
weird the way the
It's
mail
like,
works.
well, it's like UPS's package you guys sent me. The mouse and the copy. It sat in West Sac for 4 days before it got to me.
Yep.
And that makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense because why? Why? It gets on your it gets in your warehouse, you know, here in Sacramento. Put it on a damn truck and get it to your customer.
If I really wanted to, I could have drove to Illinois and picked it up quicker than they could have mailed it to me.
Mark says that's the biggest hub. Hmm.
Talking about how mail route works and stuff. Is that what he means?
I'm not sure. What do you mean by a hub, Mark?
Because I bought it on
What?
eBay out of Peria, something like that, Illinois, and it said it's got to ship to North Carolina.
Oh, I think Mark was meaning UPS in North Carolina is the biggest hub.
Oh, it could be.
That's where they're, I think,
But it's still weird because I could send a letter somewhere and it's got to go from here to Indianapolis and back to wherever I sent it. You know,
UPS
and just a
or
letter in general,
USPS.
like a
Oh,
United Postal Service, just weird.
yeah.
So.
Oh
You ever
man.
watch that show on Netflix about like our borders or something, where it talks about all the mail that comes in from overseas and they have to check all of it, and how
Oh
like
yeah.
you could buy a set of China from China
Hmm.
and they have to scan everything and it'll be full of weed underneath it or something.
Well, I work for a company called Kitty Hawk Air and Ground,
Mm-hmm.
and we did shipping and receiving from overseas, foreign countries, and whatnot. I don't know. Oh yeah. I mean, we had a shipment of. There were just these little figurine uh, animal characters, little stuffed animal characters, and they come on it got here somehow. It got here, and the when oh my brain just went blank. Um, Not the FDA. Is it the FDA?
Either
The
way,
who inspects foreign goods coming into the country.
right.
Anyway, they were on our dock for this shipment, and these things were stuffed with heroin.
They'll have things like cigarettes come from overseas and it'll say Winchester on it, or
Customs, yes.
yeah,
Thank you, left-handed.
yeah, it'll say the brand of cigarettes, and because they won't bring them into the United States because they're counterfeit cigarettes, things like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
whatever. Winston, that's the name of the brand of cigarette. Winchester. Those got guns on the frame. I don't smoke, so yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
smoke
even
a
chew.
cigar. I quit cigarettes. Christy and I quit cigarettes this year, and
Nice.
I smoke a cigar every now and then. I get me a cigar, and have a couple puffs off it with my coffee, and that satisfies me.
Yeah.
But they're they're banning those out here too. Everything's being banned out here. What was it? I was just telling Christy they put a ban on some crazy um God, my brain just going blank on me for some reason. But anyhow, they're putting all these bans, like for example, the flavored cigarettes, and flavored tobaccos out here,
Oh, the e-cigarettes.
the e-cigarettes, the flavored cigars, the flavored,
She's laying down. She's getting tired. So.
and well, if you guys, if you guys want to jump off, or
I'm okay.
you
I'm
okay?
comfortable just like this. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, all right, all right.
I'm just chilling.
But it's just ridiculous what they're doing out here in California.
Yeah.
You know, they're a bunch of control freaks out here. They want to control your life. They want to tell you what they think is best for you, what they think is going to. I, I don't need people telling me what to do. I don't need people telling me what's best for me. I'm 53 years old. I'm not a child, and they treat you like a child out here. They
Oh, yeah.
treat you like our state officials, our state. I gotta get out of here. I really
What's
gotta get
that?
out of here one
What's
day.
that? What's that national forest or state park where you can drive through the trees because there's huge
Oh,
holes in the trees you can drive through?
the Redwood Forest.
Is that in
That's it.
California?
Yeah, that's Redwood National. It's a Redwood National Park up there,
Have you ever
up
been there?
Redding, up towards Redding.
Okay. Have you ever
Oh
been
yeah,
to it?
when I was a boy, we drove through the big old tree.
That must have been cool. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's gotta be. It's a huge, huge, huge tree with a big old archway cut out of the center of it.
Pretty neat.
It's a trip, but
So we have
that's
the
another thing. That's another thing out here in California. They do not know how to take care of their forests. We don't, they won't take care. This is why we burn every summer. We burn bad. Of course, Sam Houston lost his entire property. Um, I guess I mean, he was able to rebuild and everything, but it was just and out here up in the foothills, it gets so bad. It's so bad, and when summer hits, you're 105, 110-degree weather, and you got high winds, and it's just a recipe. It's a recipe for
well the last
the
time
inferno that happens inferno that happens in California every single year, and it pisses me off because California is beautiful. California used to be, is beautiful, and there's so many areas that are just devastatedly burnt
there's a
because
guy.
of our state's failure to clean the shit up. Go out there. They don't want to pay nobody to go out there and clean it up, the forest.
Yeah.
It's like our president. President Trump said he needs to go out there and put some rakes in people's hands, get up there and clean all that dead debris and dead trees and shrubbery out of there. Because that's every single year out here in California, that's the match that lights the fire every single time.
I watch a YouTuber called Hunting with David, and he's from California, and he hunts a lot of public land. Now, where in California, I'm not sure, but I've seen videos where he's gone hunting, and it just looks like a clear cut because it's nothing but dead trees all the way across. and it's not burnt, but they're just so dead and laying
Yep.
down and all
Yep.
that stuff. But
Yep.
um,
And that's all over our forest. That's as out here. It's all over our forest because our government, our state, those running our state, they refuse to spend the money. They re, they would rather spend the money on providing little places and homes, these little tiny homes, or trying to get the homeless off the streets here, or you know, um, well, not even that. They don't even spend much money on that. You know, they'd rather spend money on their liberal agendas instead of cleaning this place up.
so the last time I went squirrel hunting that day, I went out to the Martin State Forest, which is in Martin County, Indiana, which is about 30 minutes from where I live. But in between to get there from here to there is a place called Tincher Pond, and it's on the Hoosier National Forest. And I was gonna hunt there, and I went to turn off on a little spot to park down by the pond, and I was gonna walk back in those woods back there. But there was a bunch of utility trucks and guys in hard hats, and I wonder if they were cleaning up the woods or cutting for power lines and stuff. So there was no way I could actually get back in there down that road in my little car with all those trucks there.
Hmm.
So the Hoosier National Forest is huge. I
Yeah.
can't even remember how many acres. I know the state forest I hunt on is like 8,000 acres. So it's a big spot. So what, did you hear my arm bump? That's what you heard. That right
Oh,
there. Yeah. I do that a lot. I'll hit it in the middle of the night like, ow. It's worse when you hit your head on it in the middle of the night. So
well, two people have lost, have gone.
I don't
It's
know.
all right.
Me, I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, I got one. I got one beer left. I probably left-handed or Mark.
Probably. I don't want to guess who it is and be wrong.
Right? Who's still here with us?
Do you want to play the game? You have 40 seconds for this contraption to cut
Yeah.
your head off.
Oh, oh, is that Saw?
Yes,
That's from Saw.
I, I love Saw. I actually own all the movies.
Mm.
I can't watch a movie called Hostel. I can't do it.
Hostile.
Hostel. It's like these
Never heard
people
of it.
go to Prague, and these teenagers go to Prague, and they live like or Amsterdam or something like that, and they stay in a hostel, which is like you rent a hotel room, but you're sharing it with
Oh
other people.
yes, yes.
And then
Okay,
it's
I
a
know.
murder for hire. So then people bid and they put it on the internet, and you can watch someone get murdered. It's just, it's Mark. I knew it. Anyways,
That.
but it's like a murder for hire thing, and it's just gory. And I like Criminal Minds and stuff, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Saw, I can watch that kind of stuff. She doesn't like
Christy's
scary movies or gore, so I have a little portable DVD player, and if I want to watch Saw, I'll put it in and watch it on that, so she don't have to watch it.
Christy's the same way. She's fascinated with what makes the demented, the twisted, the psychotic mind work. Uh,
I own a lot of Criminal Minds
likes
and CSI. Those are probably my two. CSI, the
but she
original.
wa- but she won't. She will not watch a scary movie by herself. She won't. She won't watch.
Carissa watched The
She
Conjuring,
won't.
and I swear she didn't sleep for a
She
month and
won't.
a half.
Excuse me. But she's
For the
fascinated.
end, no, man, we just got started. Hi, Mystic.
Mystic 22222. Looks like I arrived just in time for the end, huh?
I'm not really tired. I'm not getting off here for a minute.
We don't have to get off. We're hour and 10 minutes only.
So,
how you doing? How you doing, Mystic?
Do you have a favorite backpack that you have that you use
Oh,
for?
all of my backpack, they're all worn down. They're all worn out. I have my survival gear, kind of, you know, my my bug out bags, I call them. You know, which everything I'd need to in case I had to hightail uh, things I need to survive. That's all I got in my backpacks. But they're
Yeah.
all old.
I have
I see
two. I
what
have a
I,
digital U.S. Army one that my grandpa got me for Christmas one year because he had a buddy that was at Camp Atterbury that he knew from back in the day, and he got a really good deal on this backpack, so I have it. And then I have just a $20 Walmart Field Line Pro Series backpack that I
yeah.
prefer to carry because the zippers are not like.
No,
Love
I'm
my
not.
military backpack, rugged as hell. Trying to be quiet, unzipping that thing does not happen.
What I need is a good packing backpack.
Yeah,
Something, uh, a hiking backpack or a hunting backpack. Something, or even a tactical. Uh,
yeah.
I need something like that. But they're expensive.
I
They're
used
not
to have a
cheap.
climbing stand. I used it once to try it out, and then I needed cash, and I spent $99 on it as a Field and Stream one. Like I waited
Hmm.
days for it to go on sale, and it went on flash sale whenever I got paid. I bought it, and then I sold it for $50 because I needed the cash at a yard sale.
There
I
you go.
thought I was like, man, I can use this on public land. This will be awesome. Problem is, by the time I haul it in there, get it on the tree, climb up the tree, I'm exhausted,
Right.
and I'd rather just carry my ground blind and pop it up whenever I need it and bring it in.
What I need is a backpack that'll pack me around.
A motorized backpack. They make those
Right.
little utility foldable wagons. I thought about getting one of those. You can find those things everywhere.
You need those little electric carts.
Well, no, these ones you unfold and they fold back up. They're little wagons.
Oh,
I've seen them
the
at
hall.
Academy Sports, Walmart, wherever. They're just little collapsible
Oh,
wagons.
what to carry things in? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
to pull behind me when I'm doing stuff. But haul all my fishing poles in when I'm walking down the lake or something. And cooler and things like that. But
Oh, Mark, I need your luck with mail. I do. I need
just
whatever you got going because
pay
mine keep my.
$119 a year. That's how you get your luck with mail.
Right, yeah, right.
You okay, dear?
Yeah, just
Treating your dry skin?
as always.
So did you get a record? Did you get a video done, Mark?
He probably unboxed 20 packages today. Yeah.
Yeah, from what I heard, between him and April, they got a house full of boxes.
They got a shelf full of
I know,
coffee.
and a
He
shelf full
probably
of
got
coffee, and a garage full of coffee makers.
and a whole table full of pocket knives because he uses a different pocket knife every time he opens one of those up.
Oh, he loves his knives. He loves his knives,
Yeah.
don't you, Mark?
I do my reviews. He does his unboxings. I drink soda. He drinks coffee. It's whatever.
Float your boat, Cap.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what to press record on. I have no new air guns. Nobody wants to see a review on the same air gun over and over and over again. Okay, done all the reviews on what ammo I have. I've done all the reviews on pretty much everything else I have. Uh, I got that company, that Facebook company uh, that was sending me products to review, but I haven't heard hide a hair from them yet. After my rat purge, I started cleaning the place up and discovering the reason why they were nearly as big as wharf rats and a lot healthier. They broke into my vitamin mineral stock. Oh God.
That sucks, dude.
Oh,
I
Mark
put
says yippers.
Mhm. I put out a corn and molasses block, like it's a deer lick block.
Okay.
Uh, because in the state of Indiana, I can bait deer, but you have to remove the bait 10 days before you hunt that area, or it's considered baited. Right. So I'll
That don't
bait
make
up
sense.
until. So
Okay, that
I'll
don't
bait
make
up.
sense.
It's just the law. So in the off season, I bait the deer and put my trail cameras up, and then
So they have
10 days before opening day, I pull the bait, or 12 days before. That way, I have 2 extra days. You know.
so
But
you're
I've
allowed.
had
So basically, you're allowed to give the deer a treat.
well, they say you're not supposed to bait deer, and an area is considered baited up to 10 days after the removal of the bait. So I pull it 12 days before. That way, it gives me 2 days grace, and it's not considered baited by the state. Whatever. So, but when it's not hunting season, up till like 12 days before October 1st, so September, whatever, I pull the bait. But I've had coyotes on there licking the molasses and corn block
But what
on
don't
my
make
truck.
sense? What don't make sense to me is they own the property that the deer are on, right?
Well, it's my mom and dad's property, but
And,
yeah.
well, okay, mom and dad's property, but they on their state land, they bait their deer. They allow the nuts to fall from the trees. They allow the shrubs to grow. They allow the food to grow for the deer. They're baiting the deer.
Right.
So they could break the law.
But I can put in a food plot and it'll be okay. I
Well,
don't know how they know when the clock starts. I'm just
it
saying
don't
what
make
the
sense to
law
me.
tells me, and I try to do everything within the law. So,
I know.
you know, but I still want to see what deer are on there and where they're coming to. And that's why I saw 7 deer where I was hunting, because I knew exactly where they were coming in on that spot at some point.
Mark said. Mark says, "How do they know when the clock starts?"
It's not like anybody's going to know that I'm doing anything out there in the middle of nowhere. I'm just,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly, exactly. You're on your parents' property, and who's
and
who's
I'm
gonna?
just obeying the rules, whatever. It's just the way it is. But I was just trying to say that I've had coyotes come in and lick those mineral licks before, which is kind of cool, you know? Yeah. In the daylight.
Yeah, coyotes. So I've heard are pretty nasty characters.
Yeah. We have turkeys come on the property every once in a while. And then when I go hunting, I never see them because I have to call them across the road off the
Right?
neighbor's property. But my grandma's like, I saw a whole flock of turkeys out here. I'm like, that's good, Grandma. Where are they at? And then I go sit up there and call and never see a turkey.
That's just it. That's just it. It kills me. I can go someplace where it's legal, where they're at, and where it's legal to hunt them, and you won't see them. You
Mm-hmm.
know you. But then I'll be driving home,
You're okay.
and there's wild turkeys everywhere that I can't hunt.
They watch everything. I know. I'm a
Oh
law
yeah.
abiding citizen.
Oh,
Yeah.
brothers watching us. Big brothers watching us now. We got monitor. We're being monitored, monitored, monitored. That's
You
what
know they track
California.
every
That's it.
Amazon package that Mark buys. They got a list. So when it all becomes like
They have a
just like
special.
Red
They have a
Dawn, I'm
special.
serious. They're gonna have a list of everybody who owns firearms. They're gonna have a list of what
They
firearms and where
well,
they're at, and go through and confiscate everything. I'm serious.
Mark's got his own logistics section with UPS.
Yeah.
he he's got a straight connection logistically that
The,
gets
the
him his
problem when the
package.
government comes and
He
they're
can
like, "We're
he can
taking
order.
everything over," and
He
Mark's
can
like,
wake up.
"Not my coffee." But they'll have a whole
He
list
can,
of every coffee
Mark,
everybody owns.
you can wake up, Mark. Go on Amazon at 8 o'clock in the morning. Order something, and they'll be there for you at 6 p.m.
By 6 p.m.
I don't get that. Me, I order something. It takes over a week, and if it ever gets here, I don't
Yeah, it
get it.
all depends on if you pay that Prime, Amazon Prime
No, I
thing.
had Prime. I had Prime. I
Oh,
have Prime, and free shipping. They one day, 1 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
No, a week.
Yeah.
And I've had many packages from Amazon never show up. Oh, it was delivered. No, it wasn't. It's like my microphone, Maccabee Speed.
Well, you
USB
guys
it.
know what happened to me, right? The
No.
last thing I bought on Amazon was my Moosin 2219 aluminum arrows. Matter of fact, I'm going to show those arrows because they're really cool looking. I'm going to go get one. Oh, sorry. She's laying down, so hang on. There's a beautiful view of my shelf. Oh.
I'm not that indecent. Jeez.
Well, it's
Is that a guitar in the background?
Do I have it's my vacuum cleaner.
Oh, it's a vacuum cleaner, not a guitar.
I used to have a guitar and I sold it. So I bought these out of China, right? They're just aluminum red arrows, but they got white and green feathers. So they're
Okay.
ugly, but they're aluminum.
Well, hey.
And they're Chinese made. But so I ordered these. They're supposed to get here, never came. So I got my refund, right? The whole $40 I spent on a dozen of them.
And then they come.
I've done that 3 times where I've gotten a refund and then my product's come and I pretty much got it for free. Because it didn't get here the day it said it was supposed to. So technically I should get my money back. And whether I get the product is on them, you know.
Mystic says, as of the last couple months, they no longer concern themselves with the rule of written law. They say and do whatever they want the law to be. Yep. That's California.
That's anyway.
That's Newsom. That's Brown. That's our mayor. They do whatever they want. They have no qualm, or not qualm, but have no worry about being how would you say, controlling.
You know, around here I could strap a hunting rifle to my back and walk down the street, and not very many people would say anything. You know, it's legal.
We've
It's not like
spotted a white band stalking our mail delivery area over the last year and have lost a handful of packages.
If I do that in California, that'd have like 50,000 cops on me.
Well, this is the second one off our property.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm kind of afraid to send you that laptop, but I'm going to because you deserve it, you know.
Well, your last package got to me, and
it may not be the best Chromebook, the most expensive one, but hey,
trust me. With what I'm running on right now, I'm surprised I'm able to do this. Yes, right. Both these computer systems are, my HP ProBook. I got the HP ProBook 4520S. It's an ancient dinosaur. Big old brick of a computer.
You're getting well, she takes care of it because all it does is sit on the shelf.
And then my brand new Dell that I got in 2020, damn dog here stepped on it. I just had it sitting on the couch, and he went running, stepped on it, and smashed the crap out of it. So, but I've laid them together. You know, I literally, no shitting you. They're duct taped. They're being held together by duct tape.
That fixes everything.
Let me show you this.
Oh man, look at those.
Look at
that. Hell.
Did the duct tape hold it together? Oh. Well, probably.
Uh-oh. Don't mix it up.
I just screwed up.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks when we get paid again, we'll send it out.
I've had these things torn apart. They're resoldered. I've got connections resoldered. I've got duct tape holding the damn things together. How I'm able to do this, I have no idea. I guess I'm better than I thought at electrical
God
engineering.
wants you to do.
give me give me duct tape and I can do anything.
God wants you to do these live streams, and if I can help you out by any means, then I'm going to.
Bless
So,
you, brother. Bless you.
Samsung Chromebook. I think we spent $209 for it at Walmart. So looks like right now it's gonna be better whatever you're running over there. It ain't hold together by duct tape, but don't let your dog near it. It's all I gotta say.
Don't let my dog near. Why is that?
It'll step on it and break it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was working. I was. We have a big sectional couch out in the living room, and I was working on my computer out there doing my editing. Got up for a minute, and somebody come pulling up, and that dog just goes crazy when people pull up, and went running on the couch and jumped on the couch, jumped on my computer, and smashed the crap. I'm like, no.
All right, so here since
Mystic says, put a misleading label on your high ticket packages. A misleading label. I don't know what kind of misleading label you can put on a package sent by USPS or US or UPS or FedEx. I don't understand that.
giant
Official
fake wiener, they'll never mess with it.
official creed of Alaskans. If it moves and it shouldn't use the duct tape. If it doesn't move, and it should, use WD-40, right?
Have you ever used WD-40 to clean a gun, Brian?
No.
I've used it in my muzzle loaders.
Okay, well,
Yep.
no, okay, wait a minute. A real pew pew? You're talking
Yep.
about
In
a
general.
center
Yeah.
fire or a rim fire?
Yeah.
Well, you see, you don't center fires and rim fires. You don't got little rubber rings. You don't got little rubber O rings and seals. Okay,
Right.
you don't have none of that like you have to have in air guns. Okay, so you can use WD-40, sure, to clean the barrel and the outside of a real gun. Sure, why not?
People
But
say
you
not
got
to. People say do.
but
I've
well,
used it before.
never. It's a
Never.
corrosive penetrant.
I only used it on my muzzle loader after I've cleaned it and I put it down the barrel to keep it from rusting because those things will rust like crazy with the real gunpowder in there. Other than that, I use ram oil or Luxor or whatever. But I was just
No, you
asking
see,
as a normal question,
I
just throwing
use
that out there.
ballistol.
Ballistol is good for everything, even clean your
Ballistol is
ovens.
the best shit I've ever come across. Next, I mean, WD-40 and duct tape.
That's what you need to put on your computers. Ballistol.
Arms need a lubricant that works efficiently from 50 degrees to 150 degrees. Yeah.
When I asked that question, I was really
And
playing devil's advocate
the
just to see what Brian would say.
the
Because I don't use them on like my real gun except for my muzzleloader. And inside the barrel is the only time I've ever used WD-40. Because it sucks all that water out of it, so there's no moisture to create the rust in the muzzleloader.
yeah, but ballistol does the same thing.
Yep. But back then I didn't know any better. And my
And
muzzleloader is probably rustier
start,
than crap sitting at the top of my parents. And I have no sights on it, so I haven't shot it in a long time.
so yeah, because you just need something with air guns. You need something that's going to protect those seals.
I
That's
use
one of the major things is those seals.
I
Those little
use my
overflow
Air
seals.
Venturi MP5 oil, like I've always talked about in all my air gun cleaning videos. That's all I use.
Yeah, it's
Million
amazing.
sights.
It's amazing these high pressure air guns. How these little O rings, hold the seal
Oh yeah.
and keep your air from leaking and whatnot, and
People even say
keep your
not to
compression.
use. They say not to use Crossman Pell Gun oil because it's got detergent in it, but yet they tell you to use Pell Gun oil all the time. I don't understand it.
That is for lubricating the inside of your CO2, only CO2.
Oh,
You
okay.
put a you just put a little tiny dab, a drop of it on the tip of your CO2 outlet cartridge, just to keep the inside of your air pistol or your CO2 rifle um, lubricated.
What about when you pull the pump arm
But
out? It says drop oil here. Can you put Pell Gun oil on that little seal right there, little foam seal? It slides up and down inside that when you're pumping it up.
I wouldn't.
No, oh.
I
I
I
have,
would use it.
but
I
no.
would use Ballistol. I would use a different kind of lubricant, uh, a, uh, a non flammable, non corrosive lubricant is
I
what you use.
did buy some
With
Super
some
Lube food grade multi-purpose silicone grease. I
as
hadn't
long as
done a
it's not
video on.
it's silicone, as long as it's non flammable.
Yeah, and I'm thinking
Because
about buying some Super Lube silicone oil too.
see, see
To use.
dieseling is so bad for your air guns, so
Yeah,
bad. You know, people want to diesel their guns because oh, you get that snap crack, you get that extra FPS because you got a little ignition at the back of that pellet. You know, but the thing is that ignition destroys the seals
yeah.
because yeah, like I was saying, it's amazing that those tiny little O-rings hold that high pressure air. But all it takes is a little nick. All it takes is a little rip, little nick, little scratch in that O-ring, and your history.
So when I get the bow that I ordered
Repeating
on
my language.
eBay, I'll be doing. I'm gonna take my 2019 bow and I'm gonna shoot it against the 1994 bow and do a comparison on penetration and power and all that stuff and see which one's more accurate. It'll be a
There you
fun
go.
video for me. Yeah.
There you go.
But I'll have to do like both carbon arrows or both aluminum arrows just to kind of make a playing field level with it.
Yeah.
But me and
I
May
don't know.
98 want to do I have a Samick Sage recurve 40-pound bow, and
Mhm.
I'm going to do a compound versus recurve challenge with her. Another battle of the sexes video at some point when it's not 27 degrees outside.
Right.
Yeah, it's cold to the point where if I go outside for 5 minutes, my nose is cold.
That's something I can't handle. I would never be able to live where you guys live. You know, the year the time I had to spend in Colorado really did something to me. Because it gets cold out there, -10 degrees and shit.
Yeah,
And you're stuck out in the streets on that stuff, man. It's harsh. So
right,
I don't do the cold very well. Even the cold out here, it hurts. It hurts.
right. Well, Brian, I think I'm gonna get off here only because I got to work in the
Yeah,
morning and
yeah.
I got to
I'm
go to the
gonna end it.
bathroom and everything. So,
We're at an hour and 33 minutes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and say good night to you guys, and good night to everybody else. Mark
we'll see you.
Boston, left-handed trigger finger, Mystic 2222. Did I put too many twos there?
I think you missed one, but it's
left-handed,
okay.
left-handed trigger finger. My friends, May 98, of course. My friends, Christy and I, we thank you guys. You guys are good people, great people, and
Yep.
I'm proud.
Yes.
I'm honored and I'm proud to know each and every one of you. Get to know you guys
Mm.
honestly, okay? And just want to thank you again because, like I said before, this isn't this is all about you guys. This is your guys' show. That's what I want this to be. I want to be the host of something people can come on and we can all get to know each other and chat it up. And whoever wants to come on live can come on live, and we can do this.
Oh yeah.
Hey, until next time, there will be a next time tomorrow morning, bright and early. Do my reading.
Sounds good, man. I'll see you there, brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna get off here. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll talk
All
to you
right.
later.
I'll catch you
All right.
later, brother.
All right, buddy. Bye.
All right. Have a good night. Well, that was a good time sitting with DG and Meme 98. Had Mark Bostic, Mystic 2222, and Left-Handed Trigger Finger pop in. Yeah. So, hey, world. Thank you for watching. Please hit that thumbs up for us. And it helps us here at the ranch. Helps with the YouTube algorithm to boost our viewership, and hit that subscribe button. Become a member here at our Ranch American Fun Show. Not a member, but a part of the family. We don't got a membership. Everything's free. And but there is a link in our description of this video if you want to make a donation that helps the channel, helps the live stream. And we thank you from Christy and I here at our Ranch Gun Fun channel. Love you. God bless you. Y'all know the rest.